680's Melissa Nakhavoly joins us now. Legalization just a couple days away here in Canada. And Melissa, you've been doing some research south of the border in Colorado, where pot has been legal since 2014. So what did the state see immediately after legalization?
Well, Francis, it's really interesting. They saw a number of things. Probably what's most notable is they saw a mini supply shortage shortly after legalization. So within that first year, what they saw was more customers wanting marijuana, but the supply was just not there. What's interesting here, though, is what the reason why they saw this was because of the tourism industry. More people were coming in to give their shot at weed, to try smoking legal weed for the very first time. But now what they're seeing is the opposite effect. So there is more cannabis than there are actually people wanting to smoke it. They predict a similar thing to happen here. And the reason being is because of the conservative approach that the government is taking here. So what they believe what will happen in Canada is we'll have like the same effect as Washington State, where about 18% of regulated marijuana is actually sold within the first year.
You know, a lot of people here are concerned about crime. What did they see there in relation to crime?
Well, it was quite incredible. What they saw was, and I guess it's also quite predictable as well, Francis, they saw marijuana-related crimes go down by over 80%. What's interesting here is that overdoses went up within the first year of legalization. They attribute that number to edibles. So quite different than what we'll be probably seeing here within the first few months of legalization anyways, because we're taking that conservative approach again. We won't have these edibles available to us. A lot of people were, trying this for the first time, not knowing the effect of edibles, and then ending up in the hospital because of it.
Yeah. Did the officials there offer any words of wisdom for us here in Ontario?
They did, and what officials over there actually told me is that we are lucky here in Canada. They used the word lucky. The reason being is because we are the first country to legalize marijuana. And because we are the first country, we're in a pretty decent spot, as we've already seen a lot of money being invested into the economy because of cannabis. They expect employment to go up quite significantly here. In terms of advice, though, what they did say was that the provincial government should collaborate more with the federal government in order to make sure that wholesale supply and consumer request for marijuana stays as it should be, so we do not see the type of effect that they saw or are recently seeing in Colorado.
All right. Melissa, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your research.
You're welcome.
Okay.
We're now only hours away from cannabis becoming legal, so we want to know, will you use recreational weed? Grab your phone and vote right now. Here's how. Text us at City TV. That's 248-988 with either pot yes or pot no. You can vote between now and Wednesday at midnight. Watch City TV and go to citynews.ca Thursday for full results.